Hello, hello. I am a few minutes late. Sorry, I got distracted in conversation with someone. It's totally a valid excuse. That is definitely not dumb. Anyways, time for more Hades 2 because that game is amazing. Rambling goo. See if I can get this controller working with it. The newer one, I'm using the Steam controller connection for the process. I have not fully tested whether how great it is, so there hopefully are no um well connection or slowdown issues for using it. We'll see. I did the Steam controller setup. Hopefully it works this time. Then again, I did that yesterday night to test something, and I've since turned off and on my computer, so who knows if the settings stayed. I remember to turn on my mic's full sounds. Yes. Oh, it did not. Oh, there we go. I guess the Steam thing worked anyways, even though it said unrecognized. I'll switch controllers. If it doesn't work, I'll test it just on the crossroads real quick. All right, we got this weapon. It works. What did I wanted to go above the surface. We need that for all kinds of upgrades. We have gifts, and we have Apollo. I think we have that's what we have. Yeah, Boon of Apollo. Because I want to get the second rank of it for the sake of. I did get the didn't get the second rank. I could check when I'm up there.
Time to shine.
Yeah, I need the second one to start getting the whole like faded prophecy thing.
Does this bottle's brilliant sheen come from the god of light himself? Perhaps to him it should return. Right now.
Such a thoughtful gift. It's gracious of you to think of me like this, and during such a time. Though there's no need to go out of your way.
I actually don't know much about the Legends of Apollo. It's the other ones I know more about. Prophecy Foretold.
You're a little easier to spot with twin torches in hand, though yours don't seem to cast the customary kind of light. Truly, the more I learn of you, the more questions I have.
Ooh. Your cats inflict days and deal a burst of damage before they expire. One we haven't actually done yet. Nothing here for us. Moving on. Ooh. We're gonna make our cats more powerful. Gotta remember to use them. Because without using them, this weapon is a lot more difficult to use.
Area clear.
Only the one option, really.
Right.
So, what are our options?
Let's have a look around.
A boss level Apollo, something with both. Wow, we have a lot of good options. All of them have some things we want. Poseidon. Two of the fire based one. We got the fire, but. Hmm. We don't have the gift for Hermes, but we can go see and maybe get something good. We could also just go here because we want an ability. Because it'll get us the item anyways. I don't know if it's the same item that spawned the question, and I'll never know.
Awaken your true strength.
become an obstacle. She sometimes flies across my path, thus startling my steeds. I am the Eye of Night, yet cannot see much worth in her at all. Now. Total eclipse.
Moving on, I suppose. So I want the hammer, health, obviously, to fire, and probably go and get the second Apollo. We'll do that one last because that way we'll be stronger. I always struggle with this weapon. Some of the way it works just kind of plays different from how I want to play. Of running around and blast everything, but it's a good weapon. You just remember to take advantage of casts alongside it. And keep a mid-range. And so having magic regen is really helpful. You should double check its different aspects, which ones I've unlocked, I forget.
Fine work as always.
Prophecy foretold. I guess I hadn't used enough to see that. That's powerful. Seriously? Oh. Mystery boon. See, choose have 1-3 boons from Hermes and receive health.
Where else?
Where to next? Yes, magic's good and all, but... Nope, I'm not going for it in this run. I could heal now.
That's good.
It's not a lot, but it's enough to get me by.
Peace, sir.
Enjoy the silence, sister. We'll have company here any moment now.
Hello there, Hercules.
Stand clear.
Man, I'm thankful for the gold, obviously. A bunch of health. Useful.
The spoils of war.
Olympus is fortunate to have your strength and service, son of Zeus.
I serve the gods all right. Served them a long time, one tall order after another. They brought me fame, glory, everything. They never get enough of me.
But you've had enough of them. Then, what are you doing here?
My work history can demonstrate I never get enough of them either. I take a job, I do it. You never saw me.
Okay. I mean, you're a little bit big to pretend was hidden the entire time, but you know. We'll pretend your hiding skills are better.
The barrier's lost some of its strength. How many of these do they have? Go, Tula.
Good kitty. Actually attacking the bird for once. The cat's got the revive, which is very useful, but in return, like, it doesn't attack much. I mean, I could switch back to the frog, which gives us health boosts, which would be good for the starter run,
One left.
or survivability.
That you got there, ignium, is it? Reminds me of those twin torches that old Hecate would always have with her. If these are anything like those, they'll never sputter out. But just in case, we'll keep them nice and hot.
Your attacks inflict Scorch. I mean, the Flash Fire is good, but Flame Strike makes the weapon considerably more usable.
Here. Let's see.
Yeah, I already knew where I was going, but I just wanted to see if anything appeared. Get a second one of this for Go Apollo. Gotcha! Oh,
Special delivery.
and there's our bonus boon.
Ah, there you are. Already good as I again, good niece. Although presumably you must have known, as likely all the unmarked packaging concealing this boon was soaked all the way through.
I mean, the dash is still usable. I mean, yes, we could go see Poseidon, but given that we want to take advantage of that, the more power you have, I mean, the more power you have, more of Apollo's abilities would have fire element.
Mercy for servants of the Titan.
Gotcha.
One less traitor.
Also our heal.
Good. Hear me on my authority.
Stand cast when they expire. Minister magic. Good. This one's an epic. Has fire, so it's added with the other one.
Always, cousin.
I just heard something. Don't think it shows up when you do this, though. Yeah, well, I suppose. Drop time.
Finally.
No, fishing spot. Oh,
Go, Tula.
Let's see.
Victory. Got me a zeal.
This one.
oh, I wanted that one.
Supplying goods to mighty Heracles. Sometimes I wonder whom else you provide for, my lord. Not that you'd say. Oh.
Ready to take something really useful, you nuisance. Kind of increase our base damage, I suppose.
Until we meet again.
Yeah, sheepy. Where do you think you're going, anyways? No ship that sails from the docks back there is gonna take the likes of you. Come to think of it, lately we've had no ships at all.
The deathless fleet of Kronos is still out there in the waters of the Rift. Apparently, when one ship sinks, another rises to replace it from the depths. Drowned sailors for its crew.
You're pulling my leg. The dead can sail nowadays? I thought they were no good for anything but food. Might have to teach them to take on some of my household chores. I hear you.
I mean, we're doing plenty of damage. It's just. Did I miss? Aw. You do so much damage. That's 2 revives. Don't be a third. Gotcha.
Lights out. Good find.
Indeed. So I keep switching to the morals thing. I can actually switch to the frog now for higher survivability, I guess. The engraved pin. It is clearly very useful. I mean, not as good as the lucky tooth. It clearly stores a lot of health. But this one, if I rank it up, it'll become even more health. And it's repeatable.
This then. Check.
What I'd like to do is get one of the items we need for other upgrades. But I didn't get lucky in this run at all. I can get some driftwood, I guess. I need to either get further to get new items, or get the plants to grow.
We fight.
Health or Poseidon? Poseidon's more power, but health.
For me.
Ooh. Iron. Useful.
Now for the captain's wheel.
Yes, I need more bones, but ash is for unlocking stuff. Bones is for purchasing stuff.
I'll take it from here.
Get the ash now, because eventually we won't really need to get the ash. Oh, speaking of things, I need driftwood.
Laughable. Transfer me.
Ooh.
Push closer.
Oh, there's a one of Hermes' shrines. Interesting. I guess we gotta clear everything first. Magic or power up? At this point, magic would be smarter. Yes, we have regen. So maybe it would not have been smarter. That one's a lot harder to use on rapid moving enemies.
What's good here?
1 of 3 boons. Heal is always good.
Looking forward to this.
Centaur Heart. I think a boon would be better in this case.
Circe's Island.
I have not gifted her a second time, but also we don't have a gift to give.
And cypress twigs. Lichen, garlic, bark of pine, dash of oil. Come, don't be shy. Our Lady Hecate would sometimes tell me of your progress, and let on that you are tuned to the altar of ashes at long last. How marvelous! For the Arcana have so much to offer us.
I couldn't agree more. Through grasping the Arcana, I've discovered strength I never realized I had. To think I used to use our altar merely to collect my thoughts.
Collecting one's thoughts is valuable enough. Mine own, at least, are prone to scattering. As for your innate strength and magical acuity, perchance we shall discover even more.
Randomly draw one of your Arcana this night. Help now and strong this night. Inactive or upgrade one of them. Go with upgrade.
It is done.
Thanks.
The moon rarefied. What? No, that one. I mean, useful.
The sweet and pungent aromas emanating from the cauldron of the witch enchantress Circe suggest the depth of her ability, whether as a practitioner of ancient arts or as a cook?
I can breathe freely here.
Moonlight guide you.
No. Well, I'm broke now. At least we get some armor. Oh, no. I mean, both those are really good for powering us up, but with the fire...
Steady now. Look upon me.
To our abode.
Ah,
How wonderful.
sorry, Paulo.
I have a reputation to live up to. I can't just let you brush me off like some pathetic commoner with nothing but a prayer.
I choose one, and that one was guaranteed to make me more powerful.
I need
To make
calm
facing you
down.
easier.
You were just messing with me back there, right? I normally can take a prank just fine, but we've all been a bit on edge.
Ooh, not something new.
Can never get accustomed to this light.
Back to the shop? Interesting.
Something nearby.
Lord Charon, thank the gods.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to take advantage of our Hermes-based items, are we?
Reinforced.
Let's see how this goes.
Come on, really? I thought I made myself real clear with you before, but here you are like nothing happened and it's just another night.
Indeed.
This is just another night to me, Eris. So you stand with Kronos against the gods. So what? You're just another obstacle on my path.
Hate to break it to you, Trouble. Obstacles are things you're supposed to avoid. But in this channel, you're going to run into me every time. Got you. Plenty more. Come on, reload. Incoming!
Yep, doom averted.
Or never.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Where'd she go?
1.
Of course I missed again.
Look what I found. I've had it.
Seriously? I got stunned there?
Hey, what gives?
I was going at full speed and I still couldn't dodge that? Can you dodge any of her attacks at the end there? Because if no, that is bullshit. I was going...
Cause of all this strife, not strife herself.
What? Kronos?
Get out of my head.
Oh, we're only missing 2 from him.
The artifact I gave to you. It can forestall the inevitable. Almost like a doom repellent. Except it works in the opposite way. Such technicalities aside, I trust it shall be of some benefit.
It's proven to be a lot of benefit. I'm
certain it shall. Sometimes all I need is a few moments more. So if I use your pin, you get to accompany me on my evenings out.
Only in the final moments of your evenings, I'm afraid. Of course, we also have the evenings here.
Then I'll be seeing you around.
I do not like you, Eris.
Is this what you want, Eris? To have our aimless clashes, only then to sneer at one another here again and again? Such a worthy cause.
Who are you to say what makes a worthy cause? Cause yeah, I happen to be quite alright with everything. It's genuinely been a real blast.
I will win. I almost won time and time again.
You're unbelievable.
Thanks, Trouble.
Back amongst the living.
Extremely useful.
Domnoski Truxon. So mote it be.
Nothing new. Need wheat. We get Nightshade for that, but ignoring it. And Shade Rot for that. We need fabric for you. We can buy fabric.
This task, why does it fall solely to me, headmistress? Because Nemesis,
She is a burden. Had I not sworn to Nyx that I would watch over her children, I'd have cast her out for insubordination long ago.
she's frustrated you haven't given her a chance. Her strength far surpasses mine, and she's trained at least as hard. I've seen it.
Why defend her thus, Melenoe? Her attitude speaks far louder than she. I shall entrust nothing of import to one such as that.
Hello?
Death to Kronos. Perfect condition.
This is on my fate fabric. Yay!
Here are the bones.
All clear.
Isn't there something you can do to talk some sense into Eris? Get her out of my blasted way to Olympus. Or failing that, pin her in an armbar or a leg lock, perhaps?
Won't waste my time with her at all. Though the armbar or leg
Eglock do have a certain appeal. Not seen her flying through the underworld lately, have you?
Not other than these crossroads. But what's your point? That I should stay out of her way as well as focus solely on Kronos below? It's not so simple for me anymore.
Didn't say it was. But if you don't want to deal with Eris, you could always stick to your main objective. Or just leave it to me, like you should have in the first place.
Duly noted.
Wait, can I get to the fish?
I thought I saw some movement by the fishing pier. A thorough investigation is probably in order, right?
Either that or rot here standing guard, right? Know what? Fine. I'll bite. Doubt anything else will. To have been born a fish. A life spent mucking about in the river of lamentation, only to be plucked out by you. What did they do to deserve this?
Shouldn't you be the one to know the answer to that? Perhaps it's the will of the fates that determines how we're born. Then you ensure we get our dues based on the choices that we make.
Be a lot easier if everyone was born on equal footing. But no one in my family thinks life's meant to be fair, other than me.
How can life possibly be fair, knowing there are creatures of all sorts, such as those dwelling in these waters?
We'd have to put a bit more structure into who decides how mortals are born, or how their souls come back to life. Topic for a different time. Think I saw a bit of movement over there. Make it a fair fight.
Gotta be patient.
That's a bite.
See one down there.
Well, that's new.
Caught one.
I caught a soul belly?
Alright then.
Gave them a fair shot, didn't we? Real battle of wits back there.
Alright then.
Take care of this one, please.
Evening, I think. That renewal project that we used to talk about. I still think of it all the time. These crossroads flourishing with worldly delights.
I still think about it too, and made some preliminary steps of late. The well-being of every last shade in this place is important to our goal.
But we've more pressing matters now, it seems. What, you intend to stop fighting Kronos just to spruce up the surroundings here?
Nah, that's kind of what we did in Hades 1.
Not exactly. I have a delegate in mind.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Oh, can't gift him the plant.
My choice is hereby made. My path is set.
Your intent was true.
Anything new? No, but that's really useful still.
This wasn't on the list before.
What wasn't? Who have I here not gifted a second? Moros. Skelemus. Doesn't count.
Huh. I must admit, I'm unaccustomed to displays of flattery. Forgive me, I don't quite know what to say except thank you.
You're very welcome. Though I'd not intended it as flattery. It's just... Don't even mention it, alright?
Don't know if there's a prophecy related to gifting everyone a second time. We'll wait on that. I mean, that means we don't have to worry about who we gift now, I suppose. 19 more for that. How many... Yes, how many skulls do we have? We could... Can we buy enough for that?
What do I need? Trade you?
Not quite, but we're close. I'm seeing this is the weapon of choice. And just for the sake of ranking it up, should we go with this one?
Very well.
Take advantage more of the shopping.
Observe how patient my disciples are, studying your every move. If ever
Yeah.
Wail upon, sir?
There you go.
To the mountaintop. The rains return.
Oh, hello again, Apollo.
The surface used to be more pleasant, but ever since the siege, Uncle Poseidon has been going all out with quakes and cataclysms in response, stirring up the land like it's his mixing bowl.
Deal more damage, large area. Cast for days. Obviously, we want to take care of explosion with this ability.
Rest now, all of you.
Oh, Zeus.
No shells. Lord Uncle.
You underworld goddesses and gods all know each other, do you not? If you could please notify Nyx's pest of a daughter, Eris, that she has no permission to fly within our borders, we would be mightily obliged.
Or we can notify her that. She won't listen. Okay, the font's good. Wait a sec. We'd be down to 30.
Yes.
I could have gone with the lighting one, I guess, given how this one works, but I'd like to keep some mana for more abilities.
Different this time.
A lot of people to go and interact with. But what's different? Hera or Zeus, the question. I don't think I see anything different. Go Zeus.
You shades are getting out of there. Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, well, I got a second chance at that. I was second guessing myself. Alright, Freenos does that for us. Forgot he also makes them more likely to show up. Which is useful. Hammer, obviously. Probably Apollo, was like his ability. Oh, sorry. Well, hell, we'll decide later. Hello again.
I'm working here, sister. Care to pitch in? Fine, but don't get underfoot.
You're the one who keeps showing up. two of the new things. Special up 30 power and you take minus 30% when using them. Your shells fire a cast attack whenever retrieved, but use 25 to do so.
How's that for you, Revol?
Our fathers sure made a mess of things for us, didn't they, sister? Born to the mightiest of gods, yet living like outcasts. Like bloody animals.
It's Kronos that made a mess of things. If he'd have just stayed dead, we'd be at peace. And together with our fathers, no doubt.
Have you met our fathers? Sure, we're in the midst of an interminable war, but at least we're far away from them. Peace, sister.
I think the kind of the point is she's been raised away from her father from birth, so no. I mean, 10's 10, I guess.
Next pylon, then. The barrier's weakening.
Health, Apollo, Moon, all good.
And now for you.
Apollo, Moon, and Magic, because clearly we need Magic. Given that new ability. Go Magic first.
Shades, I release you. All is possible. They're trying to slow me down. Need shells.
I bid you welcome.
And welcome to you as well.
I saw the great king of the Olympians already bestowed on you his thunderous strength. He would contend it is more than sufficient on its own. But we Silver Sisters for no otherwise. Please make your choice.
Aid me.
Ooh, health. And gold. Even though we should encounter a Hermes shrine in between areas.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
So fast you couldn't even finish the sentence. More damage just from Algerius. We're constantly casting. That'd be good. Just your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. Also good. It's only 5%.
Better. Pure water.
Still nothing.
I bear the gift you generously gave to me, a keepsake to bring fortune on such nights. Things are looking up already. Well, it can't hurt. Some bones.
Made to order.
Ooh.
Mayhap expecting someone else? Or just as likely not expecting anybody in particular? Because a blessing is a blessing, ain't that right?
Binding circle. Storm. Well. Most damage armor. Always good. Always good.
Did you enjoy your nap?
I know you're sent, but don't got any real clue what you look like. Probably you're kinda like this shepherd's crook I got between my teeth. No meat on you at all.
So that's what you're holding.
Perhaps if you knew my appearance, you'd be less inclined to treat me as livestock. My hair is pale as wheat. I'm clad in saffron and silver, and I wield the nocturnal arms forged in the depths of chaos.
Wheat and saffron. Throw in some sheep's milk, pinch of sea salt, little of this, little of that, and throw it in the fire for a bit, and you'll have bread to die for.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have used food to describe your appearance. Nope. Good to know I can't dodge to that. Please don't. That could have gone better.
Could try a different one.
And will.
Good.
Ooh. Can't last that many encounters. I should just give up the run anyways.
Done.
There's definitely that many between that before now and the end of the and seeing Eris.
The trap is set. Mine. Hello, shrimp. can use this.
Indeed you can. Ooh, driftwood and iron. Ah, hello there. 25 health. Store 1 Death Defiance. Yes, please. Get some iron. I mean, magic's good, but health is always necessary.
Stand down. More. Better.
The infinite dark.
The path across the sky.
Your path is set.
Okay, then.
The wall's empty.
Please sell heal. $25 more health is kind of not really that helpful if I can't heal.
You had a bad run-in with that wretched Eris on your way here, eh? Just great to know that Strife herself is up against us now. And got her grubby little fingers on my rail of adamant. I ought to have kept the thing.
Most, so... How many fire bones do I have at the moment? Only 2. So it'll be plus 4. Versus this one is it kind of a, I don't know if that's effective against Eris's ability. That's the question.
A black ship, darkest of them all, disrupts the endless fleet that hounds Olympus. Yet none dare engage with it for long, or with the fearsome captain of its spectral crew.
Lord Charon's kept our enemies at bay.
Oh, a Hermes. Oh, we don't have any gold, so it doesn't matter. Oh, as much as I want the ash, we don't have any nectar.
Nectar.
Gold or magic? I believe we can counter Charon again. Also, the Hermes thing.
Delivery coming soon. I could use this right now.
We really could. Thank you.
New course needs to be set. Go, Freenos.
Everlasting peace.
I've encountered the shop once again, so let's get some gold. Not all.
That was amazing.
We made it.
We have indeed. So we have our.
The other night, I saw these huge black wings on the horizon. Definitely not a harpy. Could have sworn it was bloody Eris. But wasn't she still at the crossroads with you?
Well, I'm not at the crossroads either, but unfortunately, Strife Incarnate has been getting in my way. So she showed up around the time I did.
Come to think of it, yes. Oh, I was beginning to worry she was here because of something I did. Never occurred to me she was just following you around, same as ever.
2 new ones. Gain 40 shield next time you use all your shield, deal 2,000 damage to shining foes, and your castle's blast the area for 4 seconds. 5 damage to foes, but 20 to you.
How did I know?
Given that we have the ability to constantly sets off our casts, it's probably not a good idea to have the one that harms us.
Into the sea with you.
We can make our shield last until we get to Eris. That'll be extra useful. How much ash do we have now? Get this one and we'll have enough for an upgrade. Or for an Arcana unlock, at least.
Cheers, Hermes.
I have something for you.
Well, you have at least 5. You can never deal less damage than the limit. And that's also one we haven't encountered.
Lightning from on high.
I think we only have 4, though.
This way. This one.
I mean, we'll see.
Trouble? Another go? Can't always tell if you're stubborn or just plain, you know.
You're standing between me and my objective, Eris. Or floating. The point is, sooner or later, you'll come to understand that's a mistake.
Aw, but we all make mistakes, right? Neither one of us would be here otherwise. So you ready now or what? Let's have some fun. Ooh, that's hot! You're a freak. Plenty of ammo.
No shells.
Things are heating up.
Are they? Let me dodge out of the fire.
What's gotten into you? We just want to be friends.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be your friend.
Come here, babe. Look at him fly.
Why'd I do that? Come on. Gotcha. Foxy.
You started it. Golden
Barely.
To feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve, as her objective finally draws near.
Mount Olympus. There it is ahead. Let's go, Freenos.
New location. If we have encounters, be good. We could switch over to the gold tooth, but that's 100 health. But if we get this maxed out, we might get even. Who knows how much health it'll restore. Nothing good for us as we can't afford it. No outlook point.
At last. It's under attack.
Prophecy foretold. Hermes, or the Hephaestus hammer. Hold on, what's this?
Deep breath, Mel. Made it this far, and yet the real climb is just about to start. The family may be much too proud to ask for help, but it's their time of need.
Yeah, we're not going to succeed in this run.
We can all prevail.
No way that's happening on the first attempt. I don't even know. Although, maybe we'll find out who the boss is. Yo, we get launched up.
Olympian automatons defending the mountain. Let me see if I can't help a bit. Wait, why are you attacking me?
Well, we are kind of not supposed to be here.
The mountain's own defenses turned on me.
Automatons apparently are not my friends.
Your attack fires shells all at once in a spread pattern. Special 30%, 5% faster. Whenever your shells land, they deal your attack damage around them. Ooh!
Did this skull just smile?
I mean, that's good, but what is this?
Sappers. Out of shells.
I might regret that choice. Well, that was guaranteed to have something I want for an upgrade. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Mistakes were made.
The Nightmare Bringer.
Coin for Charon.
I believe the green one is for the grass, so then this one's for everything else.
Raiders.
I keep forgetting that that ability isn't a dash, so it doesn't let me dodge abilities or attacks.
An eagle.
I did not.
Flew off.
Barely.
Olympus, I accept this message.
It also gives us the boost of air quality being activated. Gold or magic? Magic, clearly, at this point. As much as I want the gold for purchases, we have to make it to a purchase.
I'm flying.
normally I'd have the stream by now, but I just got to Olympus, so see how this goes.
A gift.
Hammer or gold? That hammer is... I mean, not the hammer. Boon or gold? That boon is a boss fight, though. I'm barely scraping by as is. Or a mini boss fight.
Auto forces. Rival's empty. Not a chance.
Oh, I don't have a choice now. Because it might be what we need for one of those upgrades.
Wow, you must be Talos.
That's probably adamant.
Please tell me you're smarter than the other automatons around here. I'll have to take that as an absolutely not. My doom forestalled again.
Yeah, this is not going to be a Doom version 1. Hello, it's vanquished. Not easy.
In the name of Hades.
The numerous defensive capabilities of terrifying Talos, the most powerful of the Olympian automatons wrought by the hands of great Hephaestus himself, includes the power to quite slowly self-repair.
Surely Talos will recall this misunderstanding next time.
He won't. No. I was too far from the end of the fight to be able to have that count. Or does that matter? Doesn't really do that much damage. The invincibility is always useful. 1 second.
In the name of Hades. Greater
Just
might.
more power. Always nice. How many... Wow, how many rooms are there? If anything, using this just makes me weaker. All it does is gives me momentarily invincibility.
The messenger.
At least the family knows about you now. Always wanted to say, message to Olympus. Persephone and Hades had another kid, and she's all right. But Heck knew we had to wait, and she knows a lot. So my lips were sealed.
Here we go. Go show that shade the way. Well done.
Shop! Yes!
Quiet here, at least. Lord Charon, sort of. Hear me on my authority.
It's a little cutout. Ooh.
Strength of the gods. A note says, "Hey, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
And time to see the boss. Will we win or lose? Probably lose.
Stop right there. Ah, here comes the unexpected wrinkle in my master's plan. I know who you are, lost daughter of Hades, and I know that you know who I am. I had a premonition of this very moment.
Except I don't.
Lord Prometheus, I presume.
Oh, never mind.
You must have premonitions all the time. I'd not heard you were liberated, or that Kronos is the master you serve. Solidarity between titans, then?
Call it a change of heart. I was a coward and a fool, you see, to have sided once with gods against my kind, but no more. This is my attempt at atonement.
What, by leading this reckless assault? I never took you for a coward, but you remain a fool.
Perhaps you're right, but I shall be a victorious fool at least. For I have seen you stand no chance at all.
Probably in this fight, but in our return fights, we'll see.
Impressive trick.
Ah, thought I could exploit it by taking the invincibility moment. Nope.
Get back here.
Ooh. Makes sense, though. Well, at least you're self-aware. That you have no dignity whatsoever. None.
He saw right through me.
Such pitiable offerings as this are hardly worth my notice, witch.
No, but seriously, thanks. Nobody ever gets me anything. Besides you, I mean. That's nice, you know?
It's nice for me as well. Having you here as company means a lot, so it really is the least I could do.
I believe one more to, no, two more, but the next one is, wow, Ambrosia, we may lose a...
The name Heracles? The greatest half-god hero of the surface, slayer of the Nemean lion, and so on?
Not really. But I hear the other shades go on and on about him every now and then. Why do you ask?
I encountered him. He's as big as they say, that much is sure. He has such a storied past. I thought maybe you'd recall one of the tales.
Well, you thought wrong, my friend.
Ready for more?
You must know the Titan Prometheus. I faced him on Olympus. Little wonder he now fights against the gods, having met his doom and lived. Unlike the mortals he supposedly cares for so much.
Prometheus. I took no pleasure in his plight. The gods certainly know how to make an example of someone. Now he seeks vengeance. A favored pattern in the weavings of the fates.
Now that you mention it, his knowledge of the future seems similar to that of your sisters. Do you suppose he's sided with Kronos because he knows Kronos will ultimately win?
I do not wish to speculate, Princess. All I know is the Titan of Foresight never was the violent sort. His experience in captivity must have changed him.
I'll have to change him some more. Another prophecy.
Pouting, is she? Oh, with having lost?
Good evening. You flushed Prometheus out from his hiding spot. Slipped from his chains somehow. Whether he is a pure idealist or merely in it for rebellion's sake, I've yet to ascertain.
His reasons for siding with Kronos seem plain enough. For one, he wants his vengeance on Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest. And for another, he's a Titan himself.
I am a Titaness as well, as his sister Selene, lest you forget. Our lineage need not dictate our loyalties or principles. Although perhaps Prometheus sees otherwise.
Is it true he can see all that is to come?
He's merely mad, perhaps. And in more ways than one.
There's more I can do with this cauldron.
Ooh. Haven't seen that.
Keep this in mind.
We haven't seen the poppy yet, but we might have the seeds for it now. Probably have olive ones. I'd like that. I'd like both those, actually.
A moment, Goddess. This may not be the best occasion to inform you, but we've reason to believe the trouble brewing on Olympus is significantly worse than it appears. Not even the gods are fully aware. Unfortunately, neither are we.
The forces of Kronos attack non-stop, while the gods and their defenses hold them back. Then it's a ruse for some especially dramatic gesture that the Titan has in store.
My thoughts exactly. But have no fear, Goddess. I once fought alongside a great warrior who said fear is for the weak. I happen to think fear is for the living, but like most good things, it isn't healthy in abundance.
Fear is for our enemies.
Aye.
Olive branch. In 53.
Strong. So just how much trouble are you in for mouthing off to Headmistress Nem? That was utterly disrespectful, even for you.
Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time.
It figures you have no ability to distinguish between basic courtesy and what you call sucking up.
You're just a tool to her, you know.
Fair trade.
Well, we definitely have enough now. We have 2. We could get Psyche, but I'll save up. You with the ash. You cost the gaffle. Oh, that'll activate because all 5 cards in the row or column. The only golden apple we have. One of the last 3 to purchase. The last one, well, that'll definitely be the last one we unlock. But it's... I'm never going to use that. Let's go see what the gapple costs, what it gives us. You acquired the poppy, which we haven't seen the seeds for, so we can indeed use it. I mean, let's just make sure it's not using a weapon or something real quick. I guess I could rank this up, which would be good for the... just an air boost? No.
Think I can raise my grasp.
In return for getting this.
Divinity.
Oh, we have 25, not 27. Whoops.
So that's it.
Never seen that.
Ready for more.
Why would we not unlock this?
At last. Kacinth, the Black Coat. Envelop me in darkness that our foes cannot escape.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld. Snack good.
Ooh. Cool. Oh, and when we dash, it's a rocket. What is the prophecy?
Prophecy fulfilled.
It's pretty cool. We're gonna go see next time. I mean, we could gift Skellum a second time, but I don't even know if we'll get a prophecy from that, so we'll wait on that. Hera, Poseidon, Meter, Feistus. We haven't given Feistus a second time.
Might as well.
Going back and forth for the save, because I'm going to wrap up the stream here for tonight. Did I defeat... Did I win a run? No, but we got to Olympus, which is not only new progress, but also we unlocked the final weapon and got some new items. So that's good progress for the different unlocks. Anyways, I've been Lord Jabu, and this has been Hades 2. Tune in Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the start of something new, because we finished up Bugsnax last time. Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for what is hopefully Gourman, if I'm a Monster's Adventure, if I'm able to get the S ranks on the different levels between now and then. That doesn't seem likely with how busy I am during the week. So it'll probably be Hades 2 or something else. And next Monday at 9 p.m. Standard Time for the continuation of Hades 2. Again, I've been Lord Jabu, and I hope you all had a good time. With that, have a good morning, evening, or night, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.